Okay, so for number 5, you are graphing given point P for -1, slope 2/3, which is rise over run. First, you're going to plot your point, which is 4, -1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down to -1. Okay, which is right here. So that is P. Now you need to do your slope. Find your slope, which is up 2 over 3. So starting at P, you're going to go up 1, 2, okay? It's here, and then over 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay? And now you can draw your line through these two. Okay, so for 6 through 9, it is find the slope and y-intercept. So you need to have it in the slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and the b is your y-intercept. Okay, so this one is not in that, so you need to first solve for y to get y by itself. So we're going to add 5x to both sides. Then you're left with 13y equals 5x plus 15. Now to get the 13 away from the y, you need to divide everything by 13. So you're left with y equals 5 over 13x plus 15 over 13. So your slope is 5/13, and your y-intercept is 15 over 13. Okay, here this is in the y equals mx plus b. It's already in the correct format, so your slope here is -6, and your y-intercept is 4. Okay, down here, again, it's already in the correct format, so your slope is 5, and your y-intercept would be -1. Okay. Over here, again, it's already in the correct format, so your slope is -1/10, and your y-intercept is 1/5. Okay, so 10 and 11 are to find an equation of the line with the given slope and y-intercept. So again, we're going to be working with y equals mx plus b, knowing that m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. Okay, so we just say, so here this is going to be your b and this is going to be your m. So it would be y equals -1x plus 3. So y equals mx plus b. Okay, same with this one. The slope is your m, and the y-intercept, -2, is your b. Okay, so y equals 4x, and they'll say, you could say -2, because it would be just plus -2, so you could say -2. Okay, so for number 12, I'm just going to do one at a time because we have to graph. Okay, so here we want to get it into the y equals mx plus b. okay, the slope-intercept. So in order to do that, we need to get y by itself. So we're going to add 2x to both sides. And now we have 3y equals 2x plus 3. Now we just need to divide the 3 to get y by itself. And now we're left with y equals 2/3 x. 3 divided by 3 is 1, plus 1. Okay, so now we know that our slope is 2/3, and our y-intercept is 1, which is also, because it's on the y, it's not x, it's y, so it's 0, 1, okay? First we plot this point. So we go here, nothing on the x, so we're going to go up here. This is 0, 1, okay? Then we're going to do the slope, which is up 2, and then over to the right 3. So we're going to up 1, 2, and then over 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right, and then you graph your line from there to there. Okay, so for number 13, you're given 2x minus y equals 4. So same thing, we need to get y by itself. So we're going to subtract the 2x on both sides. So now we're left with negative y equals negative 2x plus 4. We need to get this y, or this negative, so we're just going to switch everything. So we're going to make it y equals positive 2x and then minus 4, okay? So now your slope is 2 over 1, okay? And then your y-intercept is negative 4, okay? So remember your y-intercept, it's now 0, negative 4. All right, so let's go over to the graph. We're going to go to negative 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and now our slope is 2, 1, so up 2 over 1. So we're going to go 1, 2 over 1, which is right here, and then your line goes like this. Okay, so this one is actually pretty easy. So really, it's just giving you just what your y-intercept is. Okay, so that means it's going to be 0, 1. All right, so if we go here, and 0, 1 would be right here. That means that your line is going to be horizontal. Okay, so 15 through 17, I want you to find the slope of each one. So here, this is the slope, the formula. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So if we go over here, and if we look at this here, we have 1, that is 1, and I'm sorry, yeah, 1, 0, and this one here is 0, 2. Okay, so if we're going to plug it in, we have m equals, so I always go with the bottom as my y2. So if we have y2, here's your, or I'm sorry, this is going to be my 1. All right, and this will be my 2. Okay, so we have 2 minus 0, because this is y2 and that's y1. This is x1 and that's x2. Okay, then we have, so then it is 0 minus 1. 2 minus 0 is 2. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So it's saying that your slope is 2 over negative 1. So you can check it if you start here at this point, and then if you should be able to go up 2, and because it's negative, you're going to go to the left. Okay, so you go up to 1, 2, and then over left to 1. Okay. This one here, 16, because it is only on the y-intercept, that means that your slope equals 0. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is your slope. Sorry, slope equals negative 2 over 1. And you actually, I'm going to put the negative here, because when you're doing it, you actually can decide which number of the denominator or the numerator, which one you want to be the negative. Okay, let's go on down here. So, like I said, I always make this my 2's here, and up here, these are my 1's. Okay. So here we have 0 for our x, and it's on the negative 3. Up here we have, I think it was on the 7 and 0. Okay, so we'll plug it in to, all right, so it's m equals y2, so negative 3 minus y1, which is 0, over x2, which is 0, minus 7. So negative 3 minus 0, just want to, all right. Remember, I told you that is my weakness, or my negatives for whatever reason. Okay, negative 3. I should just go with my gut. All right, and then you have 0 minus 7, and that's negative 7. Okay, so your slope is negative 3, negative 7. All right, and last but not least, we have, I want you to find slope if A is 1/2 and negative 3/4. Point B is 2/3 and 5/8. Okay, so we're just going to do the same. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. All right, so this will be our x1, this is our x2, this is our y1, and this is our y2. All right, so so we have m, which is our slope, 5/8 minus, and then here you have your negative 3/4 over x2 is 2/3 minus 1/2. Okay? All right. So I am going to pull my calculator out, make it easier for the both of us. All right. And of course that calculator doesn't have fractions on it. That's amazing. Okay. So then we'll do it the old-fashioned way. All right, so here this is actually going to be 5/8. That makes plus, and then I need to multiply both of these by 2 to get my denominator to be 8. So that'll be 6/8 over, I need both of my denominators to be the same, so we're going to do 6. That means that's a 4, and that's a 3. Subtract. All right. So 5, that's 11 over 8. And 1, oh, sorry. And 1/6.